Hi there, adventurers. It's your low-key Joe. If you wish to listen to our games live, you can join us every Tuesday at www.twitch.tv/thegildnd club. Our VODs are available on YouTube 2 days later and on Spotify the following week. And you can see some of our most memorable moments at Instagram and TikTok as well. And now, what you have all been waiting for. Let's open another page of the Book of Elleran.
Hello, everyone. Hello, adventurers, and welcome to Session 5 of Misfits of the Empire. I'm Alexey, your game master for this new short campaign. Special shout out to Michael Gelfi, Kevin MacLeod, Everrealm Records, Valkyrian, Score Wizard, and Tabletop RPG Music for the music that will be used in this session. If you wish to catch up with our campaign, we have our latest VOD currently available on our YouTube channel. You can find the link down below. As for announcements, this week's Strat session will be the last one of the year, as the following Thursdays will be Christmas followed by New Year's. So the Curse of Strahd party will be having a much needed break from all the trauma inducing from the lands of Barovia. And I think that's pretty fair. So we got to be all warm and snuggled up with Christmas gifts and pies that are just pies. Just pies, nothing else. However, we do have very special news to give you on that stream. So, stay in touch, and they do be very juicy. So make sure to drop by so you don't miss anything. Moving on, we just hit 200 followers on Twitch and 100 subscribers on YouTube. Back to fucking back. So let's fucking go. And last session of Cartographer Study, we managed to hit this huge milestone, and we couldn't have done it without your help. So on behalf of all of us, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, not how other people do it. Your support means the world to us and makes everything we do worth it. Onwards to higher numbers. Our daily reminder, you can submit your artwork in the Guild's Discord server to be featured in our gallery that you can see during the breaks of every stream. Remember, no AI art will be featured. We do not condone it. Fuck robots, yay humans. Not in that way. Don't forget, you can listen to this campaign and all our other games on our Spotify, link down below. And now, what you have all been waiting for. Let's open another page of the Book of Elleran. There we are. Everyone's here. Everyone's alive, somewhat. Right? Tough week.
Hello there.
There we go.
Hello.
Let me just adjust.
I have a cat.
Cats are the best thing there is. Alrighty then.
I have me baby.
I have a baby, darling, me. Now, as a little refresher, really quickly, our party of misfits last session managed to loot the bodies and find interesting markings on one of them, the one that was still somewhat intact. As that happened, they decided to go through actually, give me just a second. I have a little situation here. Let me just turn off my camera. There we go. Now I will be speaking without my camera just for a few moments. I'll turn it right on in a bit. But like I was saying, our party found those markings, especially with Keahi's fire and changing the colors of it, managed to reveal different sets of markings on the same body. And when rearranged in a certain position and helped by Albus, you guys figured out that in a certain pose of kneeling and bowing, those markings connected. And as they did, you found out the name, or at least the words, of Karul Market Fly. What that means to you right now might not be much, but at the very least for Lorenthus, we know that it holds some value. You know, the same thing like value on the black market, which is what the Karul market is. The most prominent black market in Roja, if not the entire Western Hemisphere of Elleran. Now, with that, our party moved on to the vehicle that these agents left behind, spotted by Draknash. And as they did, they made a quick getaway, as going back wasn't really a proper option, as Albus had to leave the body of Eldon behind with a note. So as you guys made your getaway through the forest, through the jungle, unfortunately, as none of you managed to get it up and flying quite yet, as the controls are a little bit hard to get used to, you managed to fly at a lower altitude, which in a way might be the best option, as Draknash and Lorenthus might not be ready for another freefall. However, you did get stopped by what seemed to be a group of these sleek, gracious, yet somewhat aggressive-looking humanoids. It stopped you, with a larger figure made of tree bark and vines right behind them. Now, with that, we come back to where we are. So, as you all hear a voice in front of you from within the mist of one of the figures in front speaking to you. Who goes there? State your business.
For a moment, I thought he was a French guy. Oh no.
Passport, please.
I don't have mine on me.
Illegal.
I'm a bit bored.
Excuse me.
Anyway.
Excuse me, sir. Who are you?
And
Before we enter any kind of documents.
you see, as she steps out, a female figure.
Oh shit, sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. As you see this female figure step out, you understand more than most inside this cockpit that in front of you are not exactly elves. There's something a little bit more primal. Dare I say more sylvan than regular ones.
Huh?
So, what do you guys do?
Well, excuse me, men. Could you, first of all, I know that they are more sylvan, more primal, and all that.
Yes.
Is there anything else that, with prior knowledge that I might have, that can get me a little more information about who these guys might be?
I don't
Or
say you
do you
have to
think it's not
roll.
exactly
I don't.
what to-
I don't think you have to roll for it. For just from your experience or education.
Especially because I'm an Half-Elf.
You would know that they are from the Sylvan Coven. They're usually a very large tribe in west of Sizzla, and they call themselves a large tribe, but it's more like different. I was about to say subsidiaries. Wow, different like smaller tribes, smaller families that belong to the same clan, to belong to the same coven, which is druidic in nature. So it's not a circle, but yes, it is a coven. They are more on this ambiguous side of what nature can provide in terms of power and defenses.
So I'll ask again. I'll say, I'm sorry for... I think this entire thing just messed with my hair a little bit. I'm sorry, ma'am. Let's try this again. Before we hand you any kind of documents, who are you first?
Documents?
Identifications, whatever.
We don't deal in the idea of papers to identify yourself. You are who you are. Now state your names.
I approach Lorenthus Silverhawk, Knight of the Codex.
Keahi Arush from the House of Arush.
She slightly tilts her head at you, kind of looking at up and down. You, Elder. What coven do you hail from?
I'm Albus.
Certainly you are more than just Albus.
It's the name I was given.
Your name shall suffice for now. And you?
Who? Me?
You're the last one left, Bladed One.
You can call me that, Bladed One.
She takes a deep breath. And as you see her twist her hand, as you just feel this kind of slight whoosh of power, the entire ship, the entire sloop, a second later just starts trembling and starts lowering and lowering. And as it does, you realize vines slamming on top of the sloop and pinning it down to the ground. Now, get closer so I can see your faces.
I approach.
Do I follow?
I'll go last after Master Albus.
So as you guys descend, hop out of the sloop, you see this kind of both feathered as well as tree bark adorned armor in a way. You see there's this kind of half a helm that's kind of covering her forehead, the sides of her face, and kind of this juts out a little bit in this kind of horned crown, revealing her hair, just kind of brushing past her shoulders, reaching maybe around a little bit over her waist, a bunch of braids and different markings on beads. You see what appears to be either war paint, tattoos, maybe magical markings. You're not quite sure. You see what appears to be two other ones, similar to her. Same type of bark and feather-like adornments or armor, I should say. Both of them carrying these long spears, but contrary to their equipment, they're sleek. They're almost needle-like, but at the end you see instead of a spearhead, it's more like a very short glaive with a hooked ending. But she doesn't use a glaive or a spear. You see this kind of very long needle-like blade at her side. Without a holster, just a little almost like ring to keep her, or to sheath, I guess, her sword. Which is odd. The blade is in pristine condition. You do not seem like the ones that piloted this aircraft a day and a half ago.
Were they trouble? Or were they friends?
Looks you up and down. She gets closer. That depends. She takes the side of your face and examines you. And then starts kind of brushing your beard from jaw to chin. It really is a question of how you determine what's friendship and who's foe. And you see in this blink of an eye as she's caressing your beard, in one movement, you see a small jagged dagger caressing it instead. As she lowers it and presses it right under your chin against your neck. You clearly don't know how to pilot a flyless ship.
And you clearly don't really know about greeting someone with open arms and just use a knife instead. We didn't come here to cause harm.
Well, you're clearly an outsider because this just means hello in these parts.
Glad to learn about the culture.
It's a beautiful one.
Draknash just looks at his blade in his eyes. He's like,
I might feel welcome here after all.
this is a good way to start a conversation. I have the blade for an arm.
She kind of looks at you and just... I might have one or two people that might take to your liking. Now, she kind of holsters the dagger. I won't be spending any more time trying to understand if you're friend or foe, and honestly, by your mishmash, you're clearly not foe. You're
Not here to cause trouble.
Right. She kind of looks at the knight, the orc. It's a noble and T-man. And just
Uncle Iro.
and just like uncle, exactly, Uncle Iro, as she just
Leaves from the vine.
And Shift-Tree. Shift-Tree.
Not fucking shift trees.
Jesus.
Brother, I cannot unsee it. Fuck.
I think they left the chat.
Now, as you kind of have this a little moment where you actually kind of like relax, like, oh, okay, it might be as bad as we thought. There's still this tension regardless. They are unknown people to you, after all. So you see the other two kind of look at you. What should we do, Inessa? Where are you heading?
I turn to Albus and Keahi.
I turn to Albus.
None of your business.
Fuck's sake.
What he said.
Good answer.
Unfortunately,
We're trying to not
it is-
escalate the situation here, fellas.
Who are these guys? The police?
Yeah. And then just caressed your chin with a knife.
Yeah, because apparently we're just in their neighborhood.
I don't go around meeting people with knives in my neighborhood.
These are the jungles of the Sylvan Coven. So anyone that
Congratulations.
ventures here on foot or on the same level are going to be talked to.
Listen here, man. There's no need to be so creepy.
Yeah.
Get it? Creepy?
Yes, because I got it, Master Albus. That was a good one.
You hear this low and kind of almost dry and grumbling snicker as you just hear as
He
you
was
see,
Tupac.
as you see behind the what can only be described as a jungle trent behind them in the fogs, like just standing menacingly behind them, almost forgotten as how well he just blends in with the trees. You kind of hear him lift an arm and just one of the other ones kind of one of the other soldiers kind of like look back at him, just looks at the other soldier. It was a little bit funny. And you just see Nessa kind of, and this is why we are attacked on a weekly basis. Just tell us where you're heading. It tells us more about yourselves than you think it does.
Out of this jungle to begin with.
So we were heading past the jungle, I think. I can't recall the name of the city, but we are accompanying these two to said city. I'm not from these parts.
I can tell, big guy.
Me neither.
That I know, larger guy.
Okay.
I think out of us, you are the one that sticks out like a sore thumb.
I'm not a thumb, I'm an orc.
That apparently doesn't know figures of speech.
Ironically, he's the one that has the less thumbs.
That is actually true. That is actually true.
This time, the other two soldiers kind of, and Zanessa just like, I'm surrounded by idiots. Listen, Elder, Albus, you said, just tell us where you're going.
The name of the city is,
It only picked up the first and then it went into silence, but I think everyone uses our collective imagination to
Everything at the
but if you as a player don't remember, it is Arthastral, the city of Magium.
Keahi.
Artus troll? No, it's not like that.
That.
Art. The.
Noting it down this time.
If I can barely say it, how can you say it?
Looking at the entire interaction, you just see her kind of like, Artestra.
That, thank you.
I'm surprised you have enough brain to even know what it is. Do me a favor. If you are to continue there, you are continue on foot. Unless you can get this. And you see her kind of like look at the sloop and just give it a squint and just on second thought. Just on foot.
Why?
Yes, why? Through the jungle.
It seems my soldiers are a little bit too accurate for their own good.
Okay.
As Keahi, Albus, and Draknash, you guys hear a very familiar sound. One that came from the remains of the flyless ship that crashed right before it went into boom mode.
I remember this sound.
Interesting. Do you know what it means?
Last time it meant me falling down to the ground.
Good. Well then how about you try and maybe decipher what it means this time while we walk back. As she starts walking back with everyone else and you hear the Trent going, oh. And hurrying up the pace.
This might be a problem, guys.
What exactly?
Last time we heard this sound, we were falling from the sky. Lorenthus and I.
At this point, the Sylvans are beyond your view, but you can still hear them as you hear the footsteps that started slowly, kind of start going. Hurry up! Get out of my way! God damn it! And you just hear them disappear into the bushes as the sound just. And who has the highest instinct modifier?
Mine is
I
+2.
believe that's me. I have a
Mine is
+3.
+2.
Yeah, no, it's
Keahi.
Yeah, as
Yeah,
you
alright.
look back, you remember seeing a piece of, in a way, machinery, engineering, if you will, that doesn't quite belong with the rest of the pieces of actual magical engineering in the engine. An arrowhead. Right. The arrow was embedded in the engine. It's about to blow. As you just see the engine glow this bright blue light as it does. I need everyone make me an agility reaction roll. Keahi, you can make it with advantage.
Oh, thank God.
Fuck.
Can I can I add an experience to that?
What would be the experience?
Will Karthuk be like on the lookout since these people are kind of treated as
Does the
hostile?
reactions count with fear or hope? Do you need to say it?
No, reaction rolls don't generate neither hope nor fear.
Good, it was a 21.
Ooh, nice.
Good.
But Alex, I'm trying to use Dual Soul as if Karthok was just on the lookout and is like, oh shit, take over.
I'd say
Oh.
I'd say he would be mostly more focused on that would probably be a reaction an experience that would probably fit if it would be something with them, as in like during that interaction, but not something outside of it.
Okay. Then it's remind me the skill. Sorry?
Agility reaction roll. So that's a 21 from Keahi. How much was it from the rest?
I want to know if I can use Elder Wisdom, my experience towards this.
Elder Wisdom. I'd say, considering that you're hearing the noise and you heard it once before, it fits. So go ahead and spend that hope to add the experience.
Captain, I rolled a 14.
14, okay.
13.
I have a -1 agility.
I rolled a 16.
All right, so as you listen to this reach this crescendo, all of a sudden you hear it stop, and for exactly 1 second you hear silence before this arcane explosion shatters and bursts out from the sloop. Keahi, describe me, how do you manage to dodge from it, and how do you help Albus dodge from it, as well as both of you manage to avoid it?
I will then say like this. I actually have a pretty decent strength for a sorcerer. Let's face it. As soon as I understand and pick up the thing about Arrowhead, I'm like, okay, shit, and I grab Albus, and I was just like, come here, Grandpa, and I start running away.
Albus, how do you play into that as you're being carried away, but also how do you try and use your wisdom to kind of dodge out of the way completely?
I'll say I just really fast. I don't wild shape, but I do turn my feet into a hare's feet for just half a second in order to react faster to it and turn around and spring myself with Keahi.
Bunny jump, bunny hop.
All right.
Just bunny jump. Whoop.
So as you're like being taken by the momentum of Keahi pushing you, you kind of boom, take that inertia, just bump yourself off, and as you jump out, the wave just passes right behind you and kind of almost brushes past you, but not quite. It kind of just hits you right at the edge, going in this a weird like upward wave, as you're kind of slammed a little bit, but mostly out of harm's way. However, Lorenthus and Draknash, you are absolutely tossed to the ground as you are just the kind of the Pompeii baby, as like as you're getting as you're taking that full brunt attack, as you take math 32 points of magic damage.
Damn.
Holy shit, son. Okay, so let me check if I can
Let me check.
Okay, so that's severe. I can mark a stress to reduce severity by 1 threshold. So that's okay. I'm gonna mark an armor slot to make it minor damage.
Okay, so if you're making marking an armor slot to make it minor or mage?
I have severe. I have the thing. No, I have the thing that if I take severe damage,
because
I can mark a stress
you're
to
doing
reduce.
get back up, then doing the armor.
Get back up, yeah. Yeah. So I just barely put the shield in time and just.
So as that energy just blasts through you, getting slammed by it. Let me just do a little. Because magic reacts in very erratic ways, especially when it's volatile in its pure essence form. So, with that, you very fortunately do not mark a stress. Now, Draknash, you do anything or do you take the full 32?
I would like to use get back up. When you take severe damage, which this is, you can mark a stress to reduce the severity by 1 threshold. So I would like to mark a stress.
So same as Lorenthus,
I'm
awesome.
gonna use that. Yes. And get back up.
Okay. Are you gonna use your armor as well,
and that's
or
the
no?
thing. Well, yeah, of course.
Then
I don't want to die here.
Then it's going to lower your HP to minor instead. So both of you only take 1 HP. Now, as that slam happens, you just hear in the distance, kind of as your ears are still ringing, this all in this cacophony, just flying away or running away or jumping away. That was whatever creature was watching you in this vicinity is gone, and those that were but couldn't make it in time have unfortunately returned to the cycle. With that, you're back on your track as the Sylvan soldiers, clearly not wanting to have anything to do with you, or at the very least not wanting to deal with something that would probably waste their patience. They're nowhere to be seen as well. So, what do you guys do? If you guys start heading out, what's the order?
Mr. Albus, care to guide us through the woods?
Will do. But I think.
Do we know a general direction? Like north, east, south?
You know it's more east from where you guys are. Not too south. If you go east, you'll most probably stumble upon roads sooner or later.
If one could see above the trees, could I see where it is?
I don't think you have to roll for it, but you know it's far. You know it's a far travel.
So I wouldn't be able to see if I was atop the trees.
You might spot some topography that might help you reach or just traverse the jungles faster, but I can tell you right now, you would probably not be able to see the city from here, especially with the fog that is also overtaking the.
But it would be easier to tell.
Yes,
right?
It would be easier for you to tell just overall. That's mountain. Okay, that's a little bit less topography. Most probably roads there. Yada yada yada. Like you can guide yourself and the party better.
Okay, I'll beast form into.
Alex, question very fast. Did we get downtime when we were piloting the thing? Was it like that long, or was it like
I'd say because it's not really a place where you could have, with the time as well, taken a short rest, because it will be the equivalent of where there's difficult terrain, you have to spend twice your movement to get past. It's kind of the same, where you have to it's not a very comfortable place for you to take a short rest, so it would have to be double the time for it to even be a short rest.
Okay.
Okay, I'll wild shape beast form in this case into a hawk.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have advantage on locate rolls.
All right, awesome. So how do you beast shape into a hawk?
I'll simply turn into Lorenthus and go.
Maybe a view from the top. Good. That is in this case, feather.
And I just turn, and as I turn, my cape swooshes, and as it swooshes, you can see feathers forming from my cape and covering it. And my cape parts ways, and sprawl, conjunct, and go into a hawk and fly into the sky.
Also, your camera is cosplaying Albus.
Gather Axter back! But as you turn into a hawk, fly up, look, and I want you to roll me an instinct with the bonuses and the trait, which is, I believe you said, not the trait, with the boon, which is advantage, you said, on location checks? Or locating?
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
Yeah. And wait a second, let me just come here. My advantage checks are a d10. So it's 10, 16. Wait, when I have advantage, it's just a plus d10. Wait, where the fuck is a d10? What do I do? Here. 22 plus 2, 24.
24. Okay, with a 24, you spot the best way for you to venture throughout the jungle, especially with a party that might attract some attention from local beasties. However, on a 24, you also notice there is a reason why there's somewhat of a heavy fog around these parts. You see what appears to be a column of what you thought was fog at first, but as your hawk eyes focus and discern, you realize it's a column of rain, stopped in time. And it all comes back to the rumors that you heard in the Kajiadan outpost town, in the Silver Hut, the Rainhold ruins.
What does that mean?
From your recollection, as this was a thing from last session, you and Keahi, while Lorenthus was out and about tracking the assassin before, you
was not the last one, the one before.
Exactly. You and Keahi spent some time talking, whether it was with some patrons for a couple of interactions, or just listening to what was happening around you, which, in your experience, usually does give you more information than straight up trying to talk with people, as they are unpredictable in what they say and what they do. And you heard what appears to be this group of 3 small folk. What was a dwarf, a halfling, and this other humanoid, talking about the Rainhold ruins and debating what was there. And you kind of realize that some of the things that Lorenthus, you found in that book, do coincide with some of the information about the Rainhold ruins. Although very loose, there is this possibility of the information matching, but you would need to take a look with your own eyes. It's not every day that you see a phenomenon such as this. Rain stopped for years. The droplets, the same space, not moving. Most probably were there before either of you were a thought in your parents' mind. So, what do you guys do?
We all see this? Or just Albus?
Just Albus because
think
he
just
flew,
Albus.
flew up in hawk form.
Okay.
You see anything?
Can you see me?
We
I'm just going to
can
be
hear
like
you.
shoot a little firebolt,
Okay.
just so like yes, we're here. We see you.
You know, if people did not know we were here, they do now.
It's just for him. He knows what it is.
The little.
So, as you fly back, Albus, what do you guys do?
I'll just wait for the bird to land, I guess.
Oh, is that you waving, or are?
I mean, follow the bird.
Yeah, just follow the bird.
All right.
Just follow the bird.
So,
Giving a bird.
Albus,
Is that him? Oh, no, wait. Wrong bird. Damn.
you see you see this black-beard parrot.
Dickhead.
Wait, there's a bird doing that?
Lorenthus.
Not Dolores.
Basically, I thought that was actually a bird.
A bird.
Like I
A
saw
real
on the
bird.
tree. A real bird, like a parrot.
Not the fucking Lorenthus.
It's the illusions. But yeah, so you start heading over to the column, Albus. You start leading them,
Mm-hmm.
and soon, slowly but surely, traversing through the hard to traverse jungles of Kajiadan, you start seeing more and more weird phenomena besides still rain. You see a grove of trees where instead of roots there's branches, and instead of dirt, leaves. As you see what appears to be this baby kind of lion-maned gold-maned lion tamarin monkey, this small but kind of like very agile primate, and you see him kind of jump from tree to tree and then reach these upside down trees and look at them very curiously. You see what appears to be probably a mother right behind them, larger, screaming. You're not sure, you can't really discern, but Albus, you can, as you just by the tone see this mother just kind of in a worried tone, as you see the monkey just the small babe just jumping, looking back, not listening, jumps up on what would be a branch but is instead a root, and as he does, you just see him fall upwards, and there's a moment where he disappears in the rain, and you see from within
And that is
a baby lion tamarin monkey.
No. That is above me.
And no, this is below you as you're kind of flying. You see this, and the party now seeing this as you're getting closer. This is like at the edge of the column, and as you do, you see the baby monkey just jump and fall upwards and disappear in the fog of the still rain. As you guys are passing by, you just see what supposedly was ground. Is dense foliage with vines falling upwards, and you see from within them, falling upwards again, banging on every branch and getting stuck on vines, the same monkey slamming
I try
on
to
one of the
swoop him.
branches.
Can I try to go swoop him?
Make me an agility reaction roll.
You're a hawk.
Let me just see
You're
if I
very
have-
agile.
I have advantage on I have advantage on To be honest, I don't have more agility than I had before.
You have more evasion, which
He's a
is
hawk with with carpal tunnel in his wings.
Yeah. So it's just an agility roll?
Just an agility reaction roll.
Okay, this is 8 plus 5, 13 plus 1, 14.
14. As you try and go catch him, as you're about to cross that threshold, you feel your beak suddenly kind of get pointed to your belly as you feel yourself falling. And as you do, you kind of look up and you see the baby monkey just hit the same roots that he tried to hold on to as branches moments before, slam with his back, curve up. And you just see the tree's roots curl. And the body disappears. As you just hear,
that's bad.
As you just hear the monkey, the mother monkey just right at the edge, holding onto a regular vine.
I look at the mother monkey and I go.
Can we get up the monkey?
I just go.
I'm just looking at the trees and looking at Keahi like.
Okay, Keahi is just like this, like. Please follow my hand. It's okay. Come here. He's spending too much time with Albus. He's just like, come on.
She jumps down, but she's like ignoring you completely. And as she's just like trying to like pass the threshold, you see like she reaches her hand, and instead of it just being still, you just see it kind of go up as she.
How high is this?
You see those thick, large, like jungle trees in the Amazon. Turn them upside down.
All right, no, I know that, but how can I say?
If I had to jump, how far away?
Yeah, from me to the monkey being eaten or whatever.
Oh no, this was like the monkey just jumped down from like the regular tree at the edge, and now it's like at the ground as you see her just on the ground trying to go there, and you just see her reach her hand like almost testing it, like
No. I think the question is how high above is where the baby monkey was.
The baby monkey?
Yes.
Again, like the same thing. It's a fucking tree. It's a large Amazon tree, so like.
So we can assume like tall.
I can't reach it with my blade, right?
Oh,
even if I jump, I can't reach it.
This is not a
How many
little tree from the
Draknashes?
backyard.
Yes. How many
Draknashes stacked up?
Maybe 15.
Yes.
10 or 15
Draknashes.
That's a lot of Draknashes.
It's a fucking sequoia.
It's
a
close
fucking
to
sequoia.
It's a really large tree, and
all right. So I'll just look and be like, well, Mother Nature. That's what it does, I guess.
You just see kind of the mother monkey like feeling the hand go up and just like retracting. You just hear kind of like pick up a stone, like hit it on the ground, and throw it as it just as you see her turning around and slowly going back, disheartened, a vine from the canopy it just shoots out, drags her, and you just see her look towards you in a reaction. Just this time, you unfortunately can't, as it's too close to the edge as she just absolutely gets dragged into the canopy and disappears.
I was going to suggest burn it up.
As you fly
The
down,
monkeys are inside.
as you fly down, she disappears, and you're.
I am being hyper aware right now of my surroundings in case anything is reaching for me.
And so far, nothing. But you do see from this higher point, the trees that are deeper into this column. You see the roots slightly move at the end. And
okay, one thing.
But before we get to that, you hold on to that thought as we go on to a quick little break and take a breather.
We'll be right back. Like 5-10 minutes. Don't leave your seats, fellas.
All right, so
We're back.
we are back. Albus, you had something that you wanted to do regarding?
I wanted to basically I have in the beast form I have wait a second, I need to go back to the beast form in order to read it properly. I have something called bird's eye view.
Mm-hmm.
You can fly at will. Once per rest while you are airborne, you can ask the GM a question about the scene below you without needing to roll. The first time a character makes a roll to act on this information, they gain advantage on the roll.
Huh.
So now, I want to ask if I can come up with anything that might give me where the situation with the fog is prevenient. All of this magic source is prevenient.
I mean, you can most definitely guess that from what you saw that this was a column, then most probably it has to start somewhere in the center of it.
Okay. Okay, I want to know the safest way to get to the center of it.
Okay. You can definitely you can definitely see it. So I'd say choose amongst the rest, or the rest of you. Choose amongst yourselves who would lead you based on Albus's guidance. So you guys would roll that. Whoever would roll it with advantage.
I mean, I can do it.
I mean, what's the type of roll that's going to be asked for?
Most probably, since it's a navigation-based roll, it would be instinct.
It should be the person with the highest instinct.
Then Keahi maybe.
Just because this seems very, very dangerous, and we really need like a very good roll.
We need the high bonuses. So Keahi.
Alrighty, you're rolling instinct with advantage as Albus is guiding you.
So basically, Albus is guiding you, and you just.
He pooped 15 degrees north. We go there.
Well, it makes sense actually because they're master and students.
Wait, you said instinct?
Instinct, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Do you have any experience?
Okay, wait.
No, you wait. Do you have any experience to use on this?
19.
Good. Actually, do you have an experience that you could use?
Wait, what is this exactly?
To guide you guys through the trees inside the column.
I have my druidic experience from Albus.
I'd say the druidic Erasmus would fit. Your understanding of nature, how it should be, how it shouldn't be.
And wait, what was the ability that you asked me to use?
Your highest one, instinct.
So
instinct.
It's instinct plus a d6 plus 3.
Or
I think.
This is way too much math for my brain. Wait. 13, 19, 21, 23 with hope.
23 hope. Go ahead and add that hope. See, it was a free experience. Keahi, describe me. How do you help these two big boys behind you as Albus guides you? How would that usually look like whenever you have to trek through such harsh conditions? Or magically uncertain ones?
Repeat, please. I'm sorry.
It's okay. How would you guide the remaining two with Albus's help? Since assumingly you and Albus would have this dynamic before, while trekking through similar hard terrain where he guides you in high up.
I think I would firstly try to understand where Albus is going.
Mm-hmm.
Focus more on him.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, try to kind of just simulate through the path. Okay, this way. Constantly looking up so I never lose track of him.
Gotcha.
But you're not helping, sweetheart.
And with that, you do manage to successfully trek through the path where you notice that gravity still somewhat acts normal. Now, you reach a certain point where you start seeing amidst the upside down trees remainders of what once were walls of maybe houses or maybe a fortress or a tower here and there. Actually, you do see a lot more rounder structures. So Keahi, with your just overall understanding of history, Albus, you as well, this does give you a little bit more of a tower layout. Okay, so you're passing what could be the first defense walls, watchtowers. Okay. And as you're going through this what can only be described as a still rain fog, you take a little moment before you realize that as you're going through successfully deeper into the column, you realize that there is something dark in front of you, covering the passage, covering the way. As you see this rising wall, almost like a section of the ground suddenly was just grabbed and pulled up as it just perfectly slides up for this kind of mesa in the middle as you're deeper in the center of this column. Whatever is in the middle of the Rainhold ruins that you're now promptly in is not only being defended rigorously by these phenomenons, but also by nature as well. Whether by itself willingly or someone else, you're yet to find out. Now, as that happens, what do you guys do? You have essentially a cliffside in front of you. You have the path back. You are somewhat surrounded by these trees. What do you do?
So path back, cliff in front of us, and trees all over.
Yes, sir.
I look down at the cliff. Do I see anything like?
No. You're at the base of what the cliff would be upwards.
Oh, we're like okay.
That's why I said
never mind.
mesa.
Okay, never mind. Yeah. So fancy going on a climbing trip?
Can I go down? I'm already. I'll just rest on Keahi's shoulder and go.
I'm not so sure if we would be climbing up or falling down if we get on that cliff.
Point taken.
Fair point.
Well,
So, you're to climb down, then sideways, inside. I don't know.
Can I try to like perch myself on like a piece of like on the cliff, like on a rock that is like kind of more.
sure, as you just perched up quite nicely, solid.
I don't trust this one bit.
I don't trust this wall.
I do not trust this wall.
It doesn't feel like a wall.
DM got me questioning walls.
It's pissing me off.
DM literally got me questioning walls. Like
D&D has doors, Daggerheart has wall.
Cliff walls. I mean, damn, then going crazy in Daggerheart is like the worst thing you could do, huh? I'm trapped. I'm trapped inside these four walls. And I'm not even sure they're walls.
I just try to look like for the safest path. Since I see Albus just perching, I try to find like the safest path to climb.
Can I see the top?
Places where
You can, however, it's one of those situations where kind of the surrounding weather around the mesa is like gloomy and obviously heavy. But as you go towards the center and higher up in this mesa, it gets darker and way more stormy.
Yeah, that's what I thought where you were going with this. However,
but it seems that there are footholds. It is a possible climb. Yes, it's not like a fully flat one. It's like one that you look and okay, I can embed a hook there, dagger there, foothold. Yeah, it seems to be relatively well distributed with footholds and rest spots.
okay. Well, shall we give it a go? I think I managed to get a. Well, it's not perfect, but it's what we have. It should be easy enough for us to climb.
Well, sure, we don't have any other option, it seems.
Well then,
We start climbing.
As
start climbing.
you guys start the climb, I will activate a countdown of 12. So,
oh no.
so I'm gonna be
Not
using.
again.
I'm gonna be using. Hey, where? I'm using the system. Use the system. I'm using the system. It's called the system.
Climbing over here.
I'm climbing over here. All right. So let me just climb.
I really don't like this one bit.
All right. So as you guys have begun your
It's peak all over again.
it's literally a peak. Wow, it's literally peak. As you guys have begun this climb, it will tick down with successes, and it will tick up with failures. Now, the moment it reaches the lowest number, you guys reach the top. So,
Can I try to do one thing?
what's up?
Okay. I'm gonna beast form into a tarantula.
What?
Okay.
Why?
All of a sudden,
Tarantulas.
you see me perched, and you see my head going inside, and the feathers just scattering away and turning into fur, and it like sprout eyes.
You.
Now, the tarantula has the web swinger thing.
Mhm.
And it says you can create a strong web material useful for both adventuring and battle.
Mhm.
And what I meant to do with this is I want to create enough web to roll around everyone's torso and like to be everyone to be connected through the torso.
It's only resilient enough to support one creature.
Yes, if one of them falls, only it will make them be grabbed.
So you want to
I'm hoping if one person only falls, we can hold them because they'll be like, you know.
Oh, okay. So basically, you want like everyone to have it around us,
Yeah,
start
like-
climbing, and then if
like
one of us falls, then
Because like the thing is, if two people fall, they're two people falling. So it's like that's the question.
I'm hoping
Okay,
only one
so,
of us
so,
falls.
so you're
if
just
one
like
falls.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Also, you,
Yeah, I mean-
words.
you do have
No, but for
you do
like
have
this
advantage.
is a good plan. I mean,
You do have advantage on climbing too, so that might help.
Yeah.
So let's begin.
Yeah, I was like, I'll take that for myself, and maybe I'll help with that.
All right. So
Like, my best friend.
who's gonna be the first guy?
I already started.
All right, Lorenthus.
I'll go next.
Roll me either a strength or an agility check.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna agree
Come
with
on, guys.
agility. No, I have a -1, motherfucker. I'm gonna go with strength.
I'm giving
Come
you
on,
the
guys.
choice.
Only one of you fail, please.
I mean, there's Keahi as well. Sorry, Hikan, I keep butchering your name.
That's 21 with hope.
21 with hope. That is quite the start. As you honestly start
In
quite
full plate, motherfuckers.
honestly start pretty confident. You kind of start breezing through the handholds. They're pretty comfortable. Like this base climb starts off in a very good way. There's not like finger holes. There's not like cracks where you have to palm it. There's no dinos, nothing like it's a good old fashioned one hand after another, legs, support, whoop. You know, nothing a child couldn't do. If a child had adult stamina. Now,
Ezio Auditore, this shit.
exactly right. With that does tickle down the tick down the countdown to 10 as it goes down to Draknash. You're up.
All right. So I need to roll. I will roll with strength, of course.
Agility. Agility. We're good.
Of course. Fucking not. Oh wait, I need to add. All right, I need to add +3, so it's 13 with hope.
13 with hope. As
Yes.
you start. Yeah,
Average.
you're using the same handhold as Lorenthus. Yeah, it seems to be pretty easy. As you just like a cat leaving scratches at the door, land at the ground.
Shouldn't it be
I have
like
a blade.
holding
Yes, I have a
door?
blade. Yes, I'm just like
even more
puncturing the mountain.
even more my point. Just a
that
very
would
deep.
fuck up your arm
there-
if you just slid it.
Exactly, a very deep claw of a cat, just as you manage to neither tick it up nor tick it down, but you're still in the same place.
Merle Dixon
All
looking
right.
ass.
If you don't go
Yeah,
back, it's
right.
progress.
Real.
No, for real. I wish it was more like Daryl, but it's fine. Merle. So and I'll go. Keahi is still on the ground floor, right?
So it's Albus and
All right,
Keahi
I'll
left.
go. Keahi, it's your turn. Come on.
Who's winning on you guys?
So, strength or agility? Your choice.
I love how I'm a sorcerer and strength is way better.
A. We're not being. Don't confine yourself into boxes that D&D forced you in. You can be anything you want. You can be a wizard in full plate. be a muscle sorcerer. Cast pecs.
I can be anything I want.
Meta magic that shit. Double pecs.
I guess mage armor. I guess mage armor just rips off the robe and it's just
I'm trying to remember which movie did that. I'm trying to remember which movie did that.
You can
the
just
guy
do it
just rips
muscle.
off his shirt and the pecs just start to show up one by one.
Fuck, which one was it?
You can also go with that anime Marshall.
Marshall,
Marshall, yeah.
Fuck the food.
Goddamn, that was from the soul.
17 with fear.
17 with fear.
I mean, it's not
Okay,
bad.
Also,
It's not bad.
did you, Draknash, did you add your hope?
Thank you for reminding me, because I also need to add my hope.
You're at max.
Just one thing for me to understand, how it goes in this system. He's rolled a 17 with hope, and you're like, whoa, but that's still a nice high roll, okay. But I use a fear for a rock to fall on your face. Is that a thing?
That's the thing with the system. As you did roll a success with the fear, it does still tickle down by 1. So as it ticks down by 1,
and could you use a fear to do that?
We shall find out.
Goddamn, no, don't do that to me. I'm gonna be remembering that.
Albus.
Oh man, what the freaks? Where the fuck is my? Okay, so it's 7 plus 6, 13. 13 plus 7, 20. 21 with hope.
21 with hope. Add that hope, and you remembered
21 buddies.
the handholds that Lorenthus used. However, some of them have been kind of permanently erased by a certain individual sliding down. So you managed to.
Sorry.
So you managed to. Oh, that's right. So you easily just handholds or not. You just
sees my. Ah, yes, it's going really well.
I just want to point out that I did a 6 with fear and a 7 with hope.
Oh no.
8, 9. Now, with that, I have to do the rebuttal for my students. 8, 9. Pretty comfortably, you start going up. That does tick down the countdown by 2, dropping us off to 7, which I can't find on my. There we go. There we go. So, going back up, Lorenthus. You're now a fair amount up, but there's still quite a lot of movement left, quite a lot of distance left. So
it was a crit with 2 1s.
A crit with 2 1s. I saw that first reaction of amazing. I saw that reaction of
amazing.
And
it's the D&D drawback.
It's the D&D drawback.
Okay, never mind.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
Remind me, it's a hope and a clear stress, right?
Exactly right, my dear sir. With that, you do tick it down by 4. Oh, by 4. Sorry, by 3 to a total of 4 right now. So currently, Draknash, you're next.
Plate, might I add again?
Yes.
Roll for it.
Oh, so it's me, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Is the count on
Keep
just
on
distance?
rolling, baby.
Is the count on just distance?
Progression.
And if we fail, it goes up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you want it to go as low as possible.
All right. So I rolled 14, but I don't want to fall down again. And I use an experience. Or do I need to say that before I roll?
Not necessarily, though. However, it's also not necessary, as you did manage to just barely start using your blade in a way that actually works, and you start.
No, the thing
spotting.
is, I wanted to do the rock climbing thing where they go like this and then they pull themselves up.
Yeah. But here you do that and
Yes, I wanted to do that. All right, nice. I'm able to do that with a 14.
Yeah, you struggle, but you manage to do it. Remind me, was it a success with a fear or with a hope?
It was it's right here. It was hope.
Hope. So with that,
I'm still full hope.
so you three and Albus are now currently kind of getting pretty high up. Keahi, you're also kind of at the base, like right behind Draknash. As you let's keep going. As Draknash actually like managed to just kind of dino up in enough where he kind of does stay a little bit in front of you, but then you manage to comfortably just pace him up because he has to pause, latch, prepare, jump, clutch. So it takes a little bit of a charging time. So you guys kind of do this little tandem motion. So as you guys are going in tandem, who's up next after Draknash?
It's Keahi.
Again, go ahead.
Keahi.
Sorry, I asked if it was a hope with a fear, but I didn't hear. Sorry.
Oh, I rolled with a hope.
Hope. Okay, so that does take it down by 2.
Take my hope down by 2.
2.
Yes.
No. The counter. The counter by 2.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So we're at 2 right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
One more good roll, boys.
Just give me context, please.
Just roll for the.
Just roll for climbing. Lorenthus is up top.
Climbing.
Draknash is next to you. You're kind of in tandem, and Albus is a spider.
I just love that we're all climbing and then there's Albus in a different category. Sorry.
Oreo, bless him. Come on. Bless him.
on.
Não quero. Vá, pronto, tá bom, toma.
Look, this cat is so cute.
She's licking my hand.
Pronto. It was
This
blessed.
cat
It
is
was
so
blessing, I think.
cute. Though.
Either blessed or she said fuck you.
Boogity
She said
boo.
fuck you.
Oh, fuck.
Goddamn it, Oreo.
Goddamn.
It is at least it was with hope.
How much? What? Sorry.
The 7 with hope.
7 with hope.
Goddamn it, Oreo.
You stagger
That's it.
a
I'm gonna
bit.
take the treats out of Twitch.
As you start going higher and higher, the stormy skies that are on this kind of like midway of the mesa that start getting more and more agitated. The wind blows very hard here as you kind of feel your body fight a little bit against that that just whipping as your clothes just. As you guys are going up, I am going to bump down my fear from 11 to 10.
We're fucked.
Lorenthus, going very comfortably up. The wind starts whipping your hair, and in a moment, your hairband undoes itself as you just hair in front of you.
Hair.
And as it starts covering your face, there is a moment where you go over to a handhold and you just slap the wall, miss it, stagger a bit. That wind, hair, dirt in your eyes. You find the handhold and as it fails, you stagger and you feel yourself sliding and falling down. As the handhold fails, you start plummeting down towards the ground. Draknash.
Does he fall near me?
Actually, before Draknash,
I'm right above you.
since we're after
Alright.
Keahi here, Albus, your next action will determine if he takes a big tumble, or if you manage to make him hold on. However, before you do that action, Albus, I want to give all of the options to my players. Lorenthus, you can mark a stress instead of taking the countdown up, as you do see a little glint of, well, hardly glint, more like a change of hue as you realize there is a rusty python next to you as you start falling, and you start kind of having that little slide before you begin to free fall. You spot a rusty python embedded at the wall. You can mark a stress.
So I have four stress now. I can mark a stress and be like one away from, being fully stressed. Or I can trust my party.
So, giving you all the options at the table here, you can either mark that stress or have your...
If I wait for J2 to help me, does it still count down the timer, or
No, it's part
Or
of
counts up
it's
the
part
time?
of the fear action. The next action will determine if you
Okay.
take the big tumble or if you manage to hold on. However, before that next action is taken to help you, you can choose to spend to mark a stress to hold on to yourself. Draknash.
how confident do you feel?
I was asking before if he falls next to me, because I could try to grab him. I don't know if I'm able.
Ain't y'all tied with the web?
Yeah. That's why Alex is asking if you wanted to,
To pull the web.
I don't have the web.
No, the web is
of the three of you.
amongst the three of you. So
Oh, amongst the three of us.
and
Okay.
here's
So
a,
if Keahi and Draknash can hold on to you, because it needs to.
but here's the thing. You're the one.
It can hold on to one person.
Yes, but here's the thing, because it was Keahi's turn right now. I intervened with fear, and the next action would have been yours, or technically is still yours. If Lorenthus isn't saved by the next action, or it doesn't mark a stress, he will fall to the ground and take.
And the web doesn't help.
Here's the thing. Hold on. Actually,
Like, suppose if he falls, he's gonna be hanged.
Yeah.
And what will be the thing that's gonna make him fall or not would be
I'd
like
say,
strength saving throw, I guess.
I'd say in this case, you would be, just to amp up the stakes here. See how do a finesse roll from your side, and let's call it your this next action to see how well you tied that web to him before you guys started climbing.
Okay.
Because in the web
If I
later,
trust my
Albus.
party,
Yeah.
if I trust my party enough or not.
there you go.
to mark a stress.
Because
Finesse roll.
so it's up to you, Lorenthus, because you still have that option of marking a stress. I want you guys to make sure you're all on the same page.
Hey,
let me check the finesse.
I do a finesse roll, right?
See, the finesse
And
would be from Albus.
Does this count as an attack roll?
No, because it was already done, and it's more like a careful thing. So I'd say, since you're doing carefully, I could give you an out of doing it with advantage, because you're doing it carefully and not you just pooping it out and like, oh, you're stuck now.
Okay.
Who bought me webs?
25 with fear.
25 with fear. Do you mark a stress to limit that, or do I mark to fear?
To limit that.
Don't forget your
for you to
transformation
not get a
card.
fear? My transformation card?
Whenever you roll with fear, I gain double unless you mark a stress.
Ah, yeah. Unless I mark a stress, right? I'll mark a stress. It's fine. I have a lot of stress.
Okay.
I built this character for stress.
Remind me again. Can you take a quick look at the card just to see if I only gain one fear or if it negates it instead of two?
You have advantage. You gain an additional stress. When you roll a failure with fear, you must mark a stress or give the GM an additional fear.
Okay, so I just gain a
That's
regular fear.
by the wording, you get a regular
There you
one.
go.
Yeah.
That's all I needed to confirm. Okay, so in that case, you mark a stress. I gain just one fear. And you managed to hold on, but your hands, one of your hands is kind of just holding onto the web, while the other is just kind of like in the air, like you're absolutely fucking rattled. Draknash, you feel on top of your head as you hear as you look up, you see next to you the web, the web sling, the web that Albus slinged around the three of you. Was pre-taut, but now it slacks, and with that, you just see Lorenthus falling as you just wedge yourself, hold on, and the knots that Albus managed to make, you hear a slam down below you as Lorenthus manages to hold on.
Metal against the rock.
Yeah, as you hear this.
Are you alright down there?
Fresh as a daisy.
I'm glad, because you're going to have to climb by yourself now.
Gee, don't tell. Not like
Can I pull the web? I'll ask Master Albus.
Master Albus, should I pull the web to help him out?
You're a tarantula. I can see the nodding.
I don't have a neck. I can't nod, so I nod with my torso.
You're not sure if there's a loose rock, Draknash. It's a little bit dark.
I was gonna nod, but then as I started nodding, I was like, wait, I can't do this for some reason. I'm a fucking spider.
I don't have a neck.
It just felt wrong.
Draknash, as you yell into the abyss, you just see a spider look at you in silence.
Just lift your front paws in attack position, just
doing the Bowie Maguire dance.
Absolutely.
Ikan is so tired of all of this. So tired of all of it. He's so done with us.
It's the best part. What do you mean?
This is the best part. We're having fun.
But yes.
But I'll just
as soon as I find some purchase, I'll just
very resistant. Very resistant.
But sorry, Ikan. Sorry, I know this is going to be hard to edit, so I'm sorry, man.
I think arguably that was worse.
So. Probably. But anyway, so you nod as a spider, right? I'm looking at you at your 8 eyes, and I'm like,
Is that a nod?
I look at Keahi, and I'm like,
Is that a nod?
I'm looking at the eyes of the tarantula and see how they are blinking, and I'll be like, it is
Do they
enough.
blink?
Do they blink? They don't have eyelids.
So, do spiders blink?
God damn it.
No, they don't, because they don't have eyelid.
There you go.
Okay, let's go back. I see anything move.
Anyway.
Aye, sir.
So,
A little.
Captain. No, but I'll I'm one of my hands, I believe it's this one.
is stuck in the mountain, and I'm holding the web, and I'm going to do a strength. I'm going to try and pull him up towards me.
Works that bicep.
All right, so make
Yes, I will
me a strength roll. So that's going to be
Yes,
your
sir.
action here to help
We're
him
doing
pull up.
bicep curls with the man.
With the man.
All right, and I am going to use incredible strength. So I will add +2, so it's 20 with hope.
20 with hope. All right. So you manage to pull him up pretty
Bless you,
well.
mate.
Lorenthus, you kind of feel that pull, and it's almost like that feeling whenever you guys are at a theme park or a climbing park or something, and you have that like safety rope, and the supervisor down below starts pulling it a little bit harder, so you can have that little boost. And as you're climbing, Lorenthus, you just feel that boost from the web as Draknash just starts pulling it up. And you manage to get back on pace. With that, Keahi.
Yes. Another roll?
Another roll.
But you stay away. I asked for you to bless my dice, and you did it. Okay. 16 with hope.
I will spend another
That's pretty
fear.
good.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
God damn it.
God damn it. It was a 16.
As you're pretty comfortable.
Please, the weather is stormy.
As you're pretty comfortable, Keahi. Draknash is pulling up another man while trying to hold himself up as well. There is a limit to how much a rock hold can hold. Now,
Oh, shit.
Draknash, you hear. And as you look up, you see the wedged blade as you see the crack growing longer and longer as you see this slab detach as it just slides down, rocks crumbling as it starts going down. You start falling, my dear sir. And as that happens, I need, let's see, Keahi and Lorenthus to make me I'm gonna say agility reaction roll.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Draknash just turned into a Warcry, into a Warcry peon. It caught me so off guard.
Even Oreo starts. Yeah, it was a crit.
You got it, kid.
Oh, thank God.
It's 19 with hope.
19 with hope.
I'm gonna be saved. Thank you, guys.
Oh, the crit came when it needed most.
With that,
Oh, but fuck, that fucking winded me. Shit.
so Lorenthus, Keahi, you managed to hold on. Let's see. Albus, you're back on the chopping block. How do you help Draknash here? As the other two manage to hold on, he's the one falling. So the other two are still connected to the same web as he is. However, they manage to stay still or stay put.
Oh man. This here says the web swinger says I can temporarily restrain a target within close range by succeeding on a finesse roll against them.
Yeah, that's only in the case of when you're in a combat situation or more like agitated situation where you shoot it out in that moment to restrain them, as in.
So I can't try to pull Andrew Garfield Spider-Man Whiplash.
Unless you want, unless you want to do a new, unless you're shooting out new webs. If that's what you're saying, then yes.
Yeah. So I can try to shoot out a new web to him. Okay, so a finesse roll again. And this one is not with advantage because it's very... it's not something I made previously. +2. 8 + 6. It's 14, 16 with fear again.
16 with fear.
I'm like a stress.
Okay, so how do you manage to just shoot him out and make sure that he stays?
I mean, I'm just a spider. That's not much. That's not much I can do, to be honest. I'll just lift my abdomen and.
All right, so you just shoot it out, and Draknash, as you're falling, you look up, you see this large spider shoot out a web as you see it in slow motion, just embedded itself in your chest as you feel yourself just kind of doing this like bungee jump as you boing, and it just kind of rolls around you in awkward ways as you just find yourself. You're safe, but you're restrained.
Thank you, I guess. Like, thank you,
Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy, I don't think I can pull you up, not gonna lie.
Are you calling me fat? Is that what's happening?
I'm a spider.
Oh, I just noticed. Okay.
So now you're being held by my ass cheeks.
Literally,
God
you're
damn.
the ass sticker that's holding a rose between the ass cheeks. That's good.
Do spiders have ass cheeks? Let's check it out. They don't.
Compilation of research in session.
Hey chat, I am commissioning an artwork of Albus Tarantula with some juicy ass cheeks just having.
Hell yeah!
We have a go-to person for ass cheeks in this club. Just saying.
Oh, we do. Mm-hmm.
So
I
Black,
legit want to cry.
Razoroth has great
drawing
butt cheeks.
Albus in the tarantula form with juicy ass cheeks.
Hell yeah!
All right, Lorenthus, back on the chopping block.
Here we go. Remind me, it's strength, right? Yeah.
Strength or agility. That's what you usually. What?
Double tens, motherfucker!
With that does.
Dabbing 2025.
Dude, did you just dab in 2025?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
And the camera followed him.
How?
God damn! What the fuck?
How do each one of you reach the top of this cliffside?
Dabbing
climb.
apparently, but then I
Yes,
just
all of us. I dab with 8 legs.
but yeah, just
We'll just dab away there.
yeah, fucking pull up and it,
Kind of wipe a little bit of a thin blood trail from the side from hitting your face at the rock wall.
just flick my hair, just
A little, like it's like part of it's a little bit kind of like just squished and glued against your face with sweat and blood on one side, while the other is just like.
A bit
showers
of
at Pantene.
a bit of spider cummies here and there.
What? Yo, what?
The webs.
What
the
did you
webs.
say, by the way?
The webs.
Oh,
It's-
okay,
it's the
because
webs.
I
It's the webs.
understood
Spider
something
web.
else.
Spider
I
web.
understood something else. Oh, you're giving Hikan way too much to work, man. Come on, let's focus. Let's focus.
It's just highlights,
Don't do
Hikan.
that.
What do you
Don't do
mean?
that.
If you don't want to, I will.
We are right. We are at the top.
I'm just clip farming.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I do that all the time, mate. I do that all the time.
Now,
and Hikan
as
does
you guys
that all the time too.
reach the top of the of this cliffside ascent, you hear what seems to be water rushing. As you venture deeper as you see a mix of trees, some upside down, some regular. Most of them are normal. You see in the middle, between the ruins that also populate these groves, these jungles, these vines, you see a small river. Even though it's small, it's white raging as you realize it flows from one side to an opposite side of the mesa that you just climbed onto, and probably reaches a waterfall somewhere at the other side on one of the edges. But that's not something that you need to worry about. Since you're not going to go down right now, you still need to understand what's being hidden here. So, as you guys cross the river, I need all of you to make me, let's see, either strength or agility rolls.
Strength it is. Bro, I'm not even joking, okay?
I believe you. Is it crits?
Wait.
Those are
It's
beautiful.
double fives.
Beautiful pixels. Double fives. Okay, awesome. That's a crit.
Beautiful. I rolled 16 with fear.
I just want to say,
17 with
I had
hope.
almost full stress.
Clearly thrift.
Stress.
Crit 7/7. Almost.
This is the crit session.
Keahi,
Yes,
how much did you roll?
I said 17 with hope.
Okay, 17 with hope. Draknash, remind me again. We got two. We got two crits.
It was not. It was a 6/7. Well, it was plus 3, 16.
Okay. 16. With that, you all managed to pass through the river into the ruins proper. Even though there's a lot of trees here, there's as much lost civilization. Roads long forgotten. Houses ruined. Erased by time. And they are very old. Keahi, make me a knowledge check, please.
Okay, rewind. Context.
Ruins.
A knowledge check for what? Ruins.
Just make me the roll the knowledge check.
No. Just wild guess. Just wild thing. Would my magical historian experience help you or no?
Absolutely.
Would?
Yes.
Then I'm expending a hope. 27 with hope.
27 with hope. My dear sir, you don't even
It was
need
a 12 and an 11.
to. You don't even need to analyze. You know from looking at the architecture, looking at the layouts, looking, and just overall assuming very fairly and very accurately. This is part of a civilization on which the Empire of Sizzla was built. One of the civilizations that populated the old world. A world that existed beyond the modern era. A civilization beyond the Ashen Sea. As you're passing through these ruins, everyone hears cling, 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 cling.
Ah, shit.
Oh, not again.
And you see from the piles of rubble long forgotten the bodies of those that protect this place. a bony hand. Skeletons. Eyes like two torches full of blue fire. As they all screech, stand up, and you hear boom, boom. Lorenthus, you recognize the sound, and Draknash, you feel it in your bones. Metal against metal. A taunt. A blade against chestplate. As you see two large skeletal knights in rusty old armor step out from within the ruins. One ducks underneath an archway passage of a broken bridge. The other one steps out from behind a ruined wall as rubble starts falling down from its shoulders as they all turn to you. They start stepping faster and faster as you see large great swords behind them being dragged on the ground, the rocks smashing, sparks flying as they lift up these great swords to attack you. But the outcome, we'll find out next time.
On Dragon Ball Z.
On Dragon Ball Z. Alright.
Guys,
before... Damn. Thank God for those crits.
The crits were crazy. Let me tell you, crazy crits.
No, thank God for those crits because I was almost full stress.
Yes, that's why they're crazy crits. With that, guys, tune in this Thursday for the last session of Curse of Strahd for this year. You're probably not going to want to miss it since, last session of the year is kind of special in its own right. And, maybe some fuckassery would happen. And we have some juicy news, some announcements. So, guys, make sure you tune in this Thursday.
Wait, speaking of announcements, do I need to do anything? We're live, I know, but do I need to do anything? Did I forget to do anything? Okay.
No, you didn't.
All right, then.
It's okay.
All right,
it's
then.
Okay.
He's keeping himself accountable in public.
Yes, because I have to do that because I keep forgetting. I believe I had to record something for Hikan. I'm sorry.
Well, regardless,
I just remembered I needed to do that. I'm so sorry, man. I've been working so hard lately.
Real shit. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's session. If you wish to watch our sessions, you can find them, you guessed it, on YouTube, or you can listen to them on Spotify as well. And don't forget to join us on your regulars, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, and keep up with some of our best moments. So guys, see you all this Thursday, and maybe see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Stay safe, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.